boobies. Boobies, two at a time. Give me both of them boobies.
Boobies.
Slapping them boobies.
Boobies.
Juggle, 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 juggle those boobies.
Juggle, juggle, juggle those jigglers. Juggle, juggle, juggle those jugglers. Juggle, juggle, juggle those jigglers. Juggle, juggle, juggle those jugglers.
Oh,
A boom, ba doom.
baby.
Boom, ba doom. Oh,
Hot for them tits. Hot. Give me them tits. Two at a time. Not one. Two. You are listening to the Super Adventure Podcast. I am Chris Sorrentino.
I am John Saluga, and we are at the cabin.
Ooh, at the
We're at the cabin. Not the cabin I stayed at recently.
No, not
Merlin's.
Not Merlin's Evil Dead wondrous cabin of murder.
We have electricity. We have plumbing. Not that it matters. We're mostly outside sitting around a campfire the entire time.
This is the first time we're actually using the cabin. We're sitting by the fire. We got the fireplace roaring.
The furniture in here is...
Oh, it's old lady furniture at best.
I love it.
It's old lady furniture if the old lady died 20 years ago. It's like, that's how old lady this is. Like, when I sit on this clunky, chunky couch, I expect ribbon candy to be handed to me. Like in a bowl that just it's stuck to forever. But this is the first time we're actually utilizing the inside other than to like go to sleep or take a shit. Like we have been sitting outside hanging by our fire pit. With those guys, we're just drawn to the fire and we don't want to leave the fire. These people were in their cabin. We definitely burned up like half their wood. They didn't expect a couple of firebugs to be around.
Cooking hot dogs,
hanging out with a cat.
Hanging out with a cat.
The cat found us.
Always a cat nearby.
Came and found us.
Hot dogs and sardines. A pregnant cat.
Yo, she's so pregnant. I know, because I knocked her up.
With your cat dick.
My cat dick.
This is not, if I can paint a picture, it is is it 1:30 in the morning?
Yeah, it's 1:30 in the morning.
There's like Christmas lights, a candle,
ooh, hey.
and a fire in the fireplace that just popped.
Pop, pop.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been drinking some beers.
Yeah.
Smoking some marijuana and CBD and edibles.
CBD. Edibles.
Edible THC.
I'm drinking Troganator, one of my favorites.
Dude, you know me, I'm living the high life over here. I'm drinking the champagne of beers, the Miller High Life.
Drinking the high life again.
I'm drinking the high life again. Good old Steve Winwood.
And I just got a doppelbock.
Steve Winwood, Bruce Hornsby, like all those, they're all the same guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's another one too. Let's see, Steve Winwood.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Did I say Steve Winwood?
Yeah.
I did say Steve.
Steve
Winwood, Steve Winwood, and Steve Winwood. They're the same guys. No, there's another one. God, I can't think of it. There's a trio.
Yeah, and hey, they're all great. Love them all.
I'm fine. No, I'm fine with. I like a little Winwood. That's dad rock. That's the dad in me. Like you put on a little Steve Winwood.
Yeah,
a little Bruce Hornsby in the range.
Chris brought a record player up here and it broke.
Fuck.
We got a stack of records. We were gonna listen to some real dad music up here.
Know. Don Henley. That's the third guy. I was thinking.
Okay.
Don Henley, Bruce Hornsby, and Steve Winwood. Same person. Yeah, the fucking record player. Could you believe it? What the the fuck? We brought like 30 pounds of vinyl up here.
We're not playing any of it.
No, dude, it's like Fleetwood Mac and Wham and Hall & Oates, you know, all the good stuff.
All the good stuff.
I even brought my Phil Collins No Jacket Required.
Yes, you did.
You know what? We did get to play one record, John, before it died. The Miami Vice soundtrack. I'm not kidding. Then we listened to some Miami. I can hear it calling in the air. Done. No one heard it. No one heard it anymore, Phil.
We've been singing ever since. That's it. That's all you can do.
What a musical cabin episode.
We've been singing a lot.
There's been, dude, we put on a whole show for the cat. We did our favorite show tunes. We put on outfits. We danced around in the loft. The cat sat down in the orchestra seats, standing ovation.
Yep. And we forgot to entertain you fine folks.
We've been spending the whole day entertaining.
We've been entertaining.
Right. The trick is put sardines in your pockets.
I always have sardines in my. No, I don't.
Is that how we get more listeners? Can we just walk around with sardines in our pockets? Does that work for you guys too? Are you guys into that? Let us know.
Who's into that?
Someone out there is into stinky fish pockets.
I mean, I love stinky fish, but not a stinky fish pocket.
Who's a stinky fish? Fish pocket. You're a
fish pocket has to be on Urban Dictionary already.
A fish pocket's probably a thing. Yeah,
it's gotta
be. Like,
of course, it's a fish pocket.
Oof.
I bet it's some British slang.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Sounds like it, right?
Ball bag in the corner pocket.
Ball bag.
Fish pocket. That is. Ball bag in the fish pocket.
That sounds like something you'd order. How would you like your ball bag, sir? In a fish pocket.
In a fish pocket, of course. It's like almost like a Scotch egg, but it's like wrapped in a fish. Hard-boiled egg wrapped in fish.
A chicken egg and a fish.
Oh,
it shouldn't happen.
No, that's like the fucking. It's the you're looking for the surf and turf.
That's such a thing with us. We love the idea of a hard-boiled egg in the shell inserted into other things. Like
that's been a running thing on this show.
Well, it was always first. It was like cooking a chicken with the egg cooking the egg inside the chicken.
Which somebody actually did that.
Vicky James. God bless her. It was the best that she actually did it. And it was edible. She made it work.
She did.
I just think that's a funny thing to do. Like Thanksgiving dinner, if you slice the turkey at the table, it was like a dozen hard-boiled eggs.
They're painted. It's like you just have all your holidays thrown together. It's like a turkey with a Santa Claus hat. You cut it open, it's got painted eggs inside.
You get chocolate gravy.
Yeah.
Like
a turkey with a candy cane up its ass.
Easter eggs inside the turkey. And that's the kind of thing when there's kids at the table, you just got to be like, what happened?
What?
Let them come up with a story.
Happy Thanksgiving.
It's like the Easter Bunny's chicken.
The Easter Bunny has Thanksgiving, right? Like, what do you think? The Easter Bunny doesn't get to celebrate things because he's the Easter Bunny?
No, he doesn't, but it's Easter Bunny style.
He does everything Easter Bunny style.
He colors turkey eggs and stuffs the carcass.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Just right up in the... That's a crazy thing to do.
That's what he does for the rest of the year. He does weird shit. One night a year, he's good. He hides the eggs. He gives you chocolate. He's cute. He takes your a picture with your kid in the mall, but the rest of the year he's doing really weird things with eggs and food. And yeah, he's putting those eggs in weird places. He just doesn't understand.
That's what I mean. On Easter, that's what he does. He does weird stuff with eggs and food. He puts eggs in weird places.
Yeah, but that's when it's fun. You know? September 25th. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Rabbit? What are you doing here?
Talking about the Easter Bunny. In fall, we're up in a cabin. It's fall. It's officially fall. It happened. If you're
officially.
We're in Pennsylvania. If it on the East Coast, it was summer, and then it was literally the first day of fall, and it was like someone flipped a switch.
Yeah,
and the temperature dropped.
Like leaves just fell.
I've never experienced anything like it.
Yeah,
it's fall now.
Yeah.
It was real. What a hot summer. I'm glad it's over, man. I did not enjoy the month of August.
It's
terrible.
been a hot lantern fly summer. Listeners, if you don't live on the East Coast, mainly, I guess, in Northeast, New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, or as we like to call it, Jersey, as Joe Piscopo likes to say.
Yeah.
New Jersey. There's these like spotted lanternflies. They're like an invasive species. They're like these bugs. They're actually really pretty. Like when they fly, like they have these like
when the wings
red
are open,
wings.
Their eyes are creeped. They have like orange eyes, kind of.
Yeah, they're goofy looking. Like otherwise, they look kind of like Starship Trooper, like killer bugs. Like
yeah, they're weird.
Yeah. But they fuck trees up like maples and stuff like that. Like, but they popped up like last year, and then now
longer
this
for
year
me where I was
everywhere. Yeah.
It started out out where we are, like Pennsylvania, and then it's just been spreading out from there.
Yeah, that's what Suds was saying. He's out in Chicago. Li'l Chub Club member Suds. He saw them in his pool out in Chicago. It's like, oof.
Start stocking up on wine, everybody. They love vineyards and grapevines, and they're gonna fuck that industry if they ever
if they get
go
out
to
that California and stuff. The Napa Valley.
That would be
oh my God, Francis Ford Coppola is gonna have to go back to making movies.
I know.
That's how bad it's gonna get.
It's not good.
Skywalker Ranch. What are they gonna do?
All the big winemakers, Aykroyd, Snoop Dogg. I mean, it's gonna be. What are they gonna do?
What will they do with their lives from now on?
I feed my dog lanternflies. Is that wrong?
No.
I grab him. I'll throw him. He hunts them down in the yard. He's doing his part.
Really?
It's crazy. Eats spider webs. My dog licks them up.
Good thing Halloween's approaching. You get your dog, come clean up a haunted house.
Yeah, maybe I should provide a service.
He's gonna eat all the scary bugs and cobwebs. He might suck up a ghost. You can't prove he didn't. Just sucked it up.
He could.
You can't prove somebody doesn't suck up ghosts because you can't prove this ghost.
These are great points you're making.
Right?
I agree.
Just be like my dog. He's a real ghost.
He's a ghostbuster.
He's a ghost buster.
And he'll clear your house of cobwebs.
Yeah.
If I had a service for that, when there's those weird signs where it's just like, I buy houses and like a number, or like, we paint fences and a phone number.
Yeah.
Just like,
I steal kids.
My dog eats spider webs and a phone number.
I like to think like, okay, so like we're up here in the cabin and there's like a high ceiling. There's like rafters. So it's like if you had cobwebs up there, you just like put your dog on a stick. And like
he licks them up. There's a spider on my deck, and it's like this bright orange spider, and he makes these beautiful webs, and my dog goes out in the morning and like licks up the web, and you see the spider like running from the dog. I feel so bad. It's so much work.
It's a battle every day.
It's just every day, and he eats like it's so gross to me.
spider probably hates your dog so much.
Like him eating a bug isn't as gross as eating a spider web for me.
Really?
You get that? Like if he ate a spider, that doesn't bother me as much as like eating the web. Like the web is really weird to me.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, you ever like walk through one and it's on you? It's just like
Yeah, but I'm not more like I'd rather eat a spider web than eat a spider myself. Like if I walked through and got a spider web in my mouth, it's not going to kill me. If I have a spider in my mouth, and I'm not a person who's like scared of spiders, like I'm cool with spiders. I don't want a spider in my fucking mouth.
yeah.
Who wants a spider in their mouth? That's
You
like
just bite
that's
it,
like
you kill it.
arachnophobia. It goes in. You're eating popcorn. It goes in your mouth. Guess what? You're dead. It crawls out through your nose.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
That's really creepy.
I think I'd eat the spider. We make a good team. We'd survive
Yeah.
in the land of spiders.
Yeah. When the spiders eventually take over.
Yeah. You want every time it'd be like you'd be like, you want some of the web? I'd be like, nah. You want a leg? No. You sure? I got 8 legs here. Nah, I just ate a whole web.
I'm full. I had a whole web. Thanks,
so
bro.
would you pick the bugs out of the web too? Like whatever's caught in there? Is that for me?
Yeah, it's for you. I'm not eating.
You giving me like dried flies?
Dried flies? Yeah.
I don't want that.
Oh, like a really, really dingy, dried up old potato bug.
Yeah, there's no nutrition left. There's no nutritional value at that
It's
point.
just shell.
Spider got all the good
squiggly
stuff.
legs
Yeah.
hanging there. Hey, eat a potato bug, man. Those things are like armored. Those things are like battle droids, but insects.
No, they're not.
Droidica.
Not insects. They're
No?
crustaceans.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
A potato bug. Sometimes they're called pill bugs.
Pill bugs, roly-polies.
Roly-polies.
Yeah.
We all know roly-polies.
I grew up calling them potato bugs.
Me too.
In my house, everybody thinks it's funny that I call them that. They're roly-polies in my house.
Roly-poly. So they're crustaceans.
Yeah.
Good golly. How did they walk off of the ocean floor and inhabit under all my rocks?
They're pretty amazing.
Every time I lift up a rock, I gotta see one of those guys. But I don't not like them. They're not biting you.
No,
Right?
they're
They can't
harmless.
bite you.
They're eating a lot of just like decomposing like leaves and stuff.
I thought all I ate was potatoes. Those things go nuts for French fries.
I like those things, man. They're cool.
Yo, potato bugs are cool in my book.
But if you look at them, if you think about it, I mean, they're like living fossils,
Yeah, you're right. I never thought of it. They kind of look like one of those, like, just trilobites or something like that. What are those things? Troglodytes.
Yeah, it just feels like one of those things that probably hasn't evolved.
Dolomite.
Probably hasn't changed very much. They're cool.
The only thing is they probably just got a lot smaller. I bet you go back like 60 million years and they were like the size of a fucking like
potato.
Collie. A potato collie. And they wouldn't be so cool. They'd probably eat your head off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not when they get that big.
Dude, a giant potato bug.
But what if they're fun? What if they like when you rub their belly or something? Or
he rolls up and crushes you.
Oh, but actually that big. If they're still the way they are when they're small, when you scare it and it rolls up, you just like you start a game. Like
a little
like kickball,
action.
Little
you're kicking around. I think it'd be bigger than that.
It'd be cool to play a sport with a ball that could occasionally, like, it might just like open up and scurry off in another direction.
Oh, that's like some real Flintstone shit.
That
like
complicates soccer. Yeah, that is some Flintstone shit.
Yeah, like you hit the fucking, you hit a like a kickball. You hit you have like a golf ball, something like that. And he's like a little turtle or something. He rolls out and he's just like, meh.
There should have been more of that when it was okay to do that sort of. You can't anymore. But we didn't use animals. Right? Like I would have watched baseball if there was like, if one position on the field was like a monkey had it. Like if every team had a monkey and he was like the shortstop.
Yeah,
I'm on board.
Or like you had a big flamingo pitching.
Yeah.
Like with his leg. You know what I mean? Like he's standing on one leg but throwing with the other.
That'd be nuts.
That would be great.
What about you hit a line drive, and then like you hop on an ostrich to get the first base.
And he runs, yeah. Or you hit like a ball onto the outfield and like there's just a hippo waiting to catch it in its mouth.
Right?
Yeah. If it bounces out of the hippo's mouth, the monkey's got to try to come get it.
Maybe there's sort of like a moat area. It's got alligators and stuff in it, So
that's
you're like,
that's like in between like the bases and the outfield.
yeah, the infield and the outfield's got like a bit of a moat.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Safari baseball.
Safari baseball.
Safari baseball. That's a game I could get behind.
They all wear safari helmets.
Yes.
Right?
Dude, we're right down the block from Kilimanjaro, Jumanji. What's the
Kalahari. Kalahari in the Poconos.
Mon Calamari.
I don't know. It's an indoor, what'd you say? Water park, safari,
baseball
resort.
stadium. I was saying it would be amazing if it's an indoor water park safari resort. And like if the animals got nuts and started killing people, but also using the water slides. Like a monkey rips somebody's arms off and then uses their body as like a mat to go down a water slide on, and you're still alive, like you're like drowning, like but you can't do anything because you have no arms. It's like there's just a chimp riding you down the old slip and slide.
Wow.
And this thing's having the time of its life. They're racing. Him and his monkey friends are racing. They all have it. They have me, you, or families. We go on vacation with your family to fucking Kilimanjaro.
In the Poconos. Come to Kilimanjaro of the Poconos.
Wow, you're done. What do you do?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're fucked.
So that's it for you. It's Jumanji in there.
It's straight up Jumanji.
It's out of control. All right.
You're gonna get fucked up. A bunch of CG monkeys are gonna like rip your family to shreds.
I like the way you think, man.
Thanks.
Chaos theory.
Yeah,
that's
man.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Life finds a way, man. You can't keep them contained in a hotel in the Poconos. It's like giraffes. All that shit.
I don't like the idea of a giraffe in the Poconos, first of all.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
And then like indoors.
Sad. It's a sad giraffe.
Yeah, it's like being in a mall.
Yeah, it really is.
At least be loose in the Poconos.
Go skiing. Giraffe. A giraffe on skis would be the craziest thing I'd ever seen.
You're imagining what, snow skiing, water skiing?
I guess because like snow, because if you're letting him loose in the Poconos, there's a lot of skiing up here.
Yeah.
If you're letting him loose, if you're keeping him in Kalamata Olive, if you're keeping him on Mon Calamari, he's going to be, stuck there in climate control, temperature control. There's going to be a zookeeper, game warden, Robert Muldoon, the whole thing. But you let him loose in the Poconos, he's going to go skiing. He's going to run around mountains. He's going to jump in lakes. He's going to, he's going to.
You think that giraffe is going to thrive in the Poconos?
No, absolutely not.
No.
I think he's going to break a leg, fall down a hill, die, and that cat's going to eat his eyeball.
Oh, God.
His big giraffe with those very gentle eyelashes, sensitive eyes. That cat's going to eat them and love them.
Oh.
The cat's going to eat its brain from the outside in and sleep in its skull. Like that's what you do with the giraffe.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's what happens.
All right, you're probably right. They're not supposed to be here.
No.
There's
no tall trees for him to eat with his big long neck. That's how his neck got so long through evolution. What a poor the misfortunate versions of giraffes that just the necks were just not quite long enough. That all starved until like evolution finally gave them the longest neck in the world.
Yeah, well,
it's so weird.
Yeah, it's the way it works. It's the way it used to work.
If those trees weren't so tall, though, you'd have like these weird, like spotted horses running around. Like they wouldn't have these big necks.
Oh, maybe.
It'd be so weird looking. They wouldn't be that like. If a giraffe didn't have that neck, it wouldn't be that cool.
No, it wouldn't.
It would just be like it's kind of like a spotted horse camel. Not to be confused with the spotted lanternfly. I would much rather we were invaded by spotted horse camels. Like you just see them hanging all over trees. They're like, you know what? It's okay to kill these things. You're out there with a baseball bat, like slapping them around.
Yeah. It's okay to kill these is always a weird.
Yeah, well, that's what did we say that with the lanternfly? Like, there was like APB put out on it. Like, you could like
supposed to like please like if you see one like squish it like that's
they
it.
Tell you, yeah.
It's a weird thing with my kid who's 5 years old, who's like a sweet kid. He like takes care of things. He's not one thing like. He runs around stomping on them because we had that conversation, but it is a weird.
It's still killing.
Oh, there's other people listening who are like, you know, if you're a family that hunts and stuff, you're like, oh, please. But like, it's weird the first time you encourage your kid to kill something.
I'm not a fan of killing anything.
I don't enjoy it. It's because it's like, you know, they're invasive, and it's like, so are we. Like,
yeah, you want to know?
It's like, oh, they're bad for the trees. We're like, look at, we're burning wood like right now.
You want to know a secret? I don't kill them.
You don't kill them, huh?
I don't. Because you know what? There's enough people who are. I'm like, I don't want to kill something. I'm just not. I know exactly. People probably listen like, what the fuck? But like, I don't want to go out of my way to kill something. If there's a fucking mosquito landing on me, yeah, you're dead. There's a fly stuck in my house. I got an opportunity to kill you. Like, yeah, all right. But like, if it's just like walking around, I'm just like,
well, like I said, I don't like that. Like
going out of my way.
I feel better if my dog eats it. I feel better if I catch one.
That's different.
And I throw it in a spider web and the spider
different.
eats it. I always prefer that.
That's different.
But I step on them now.
Yeah.
Because I see what's happening. I see what they're doing. It's like it's bad, you know.
Listen, if I was gonna kill over people or things doing bad things to the environment, I'd be in jail a long time ago.
Yeah,
no. You know what I mean? Like it's just so many fucking things that deserve it. So many people, so many corporations and companies, it's everything. Like,
well, that's it. That's what I'm saying. A lanternfly compared to a human being is.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I'd much rather kill a human being. No, but yeah, you know what? They are gross and they are terrible.
Human beings.
Know. Yeah, especially.
Yeah,
they're stink. That's my favorite.
Hey, stink. Speaking of stinky human beings,
we
recorded an episode of the Li'l Chub Club podcast earlier.
Yeah, we did.
Which is just for the Li'l Chub Club, our Patreon supporters. If you're interested in joining, go to superliveventure.com.
Good time. It was the weenie roast.
It was the weenie roast. We were roasting hot dogs. And I think you coined a term.
Yeah.
Hobophobic.
Yeah, when you're afraid of a hobo, a tramp, a street person.
I love
hobophobia. Hobophobia. Hobophobia.
You know what? And if you're offended by that,
I think I said it right.
Feel free to accuse us of being homophobic.
Yeah, I mean,
then you get to use it. It made me think of something, and then I wanted to wait for the podcast because I was like, oh, I just found out like a new fact. I gotta get my phone. A new fact about, well, for me, a new fact about Back to the Future. The homeless guy in Back to the Future I found out.
But this is the guy, he's sleeping on the bench, and when the car comes back, he's like, oh, or the car leaves, and he sees it. He's like, he just sees like the fire, and he's like, what?
Yeah, and is he there when he?
No,
comes
yeah,
back
I think he's
too?
there when the car. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like.
He's like, oh. He's sleeping with like a bunch of newspapers on him or something.
Oh,
right?
I gotta look. Yeah, and he's on a bench with an ad for California raisins, right?
I heard that through the grapevine.
So he's Red the Bum,
Yes.
and he was played by George Buck Flower. George Buck Flower, and this is the guy I wanted to tell you about because this guy used to do porn, apparently. And this thing that I saw real quick, and then I didn't look it up until I was starting to tell you about it, and I was like,
was it bum porn?
George. Well, he
From the makers of Bum Fights.
all right. I
Bum
mean, listen,
porn.
because of his gruff appearance, he was often cast as a drunk or homeless character.
Okay.
Okay,
So what was his gruff? You got a picture of him? Can I see? Because I don't remember. It was like Back to the Future. It's like at night, and he's covered in newspapers.
Yeah. But he's just like, oh, hang on. There was a.
I just remember like a hobo.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah, that guy.
that guy. He's great.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm scared of him, man. I think I definitely have a touch of hobophobia. He frightens me.
Well, let me tell you, he was George Albert Buck Flower, sometimes credited as Ernest Wall Buck Flower, George Buck Flower, George Flower, Buck Flowers, and C.D. LaFleur. If I'm saying that right.
He's a big guy.
Born in 1937, died 2004.
R.I.P.
I'm going to go through some of his films. It's a crazy list. Starting here with 1970, a movie called Norma, and he played Mother, which is weird. Cousin Jed Rises Again. He was a bar patron. Country Cousins. He was Walter Wimpy. Let me just read some of the titles, okay?
Country Cousins? Isn't that one of them there Elvis movies?
He Country
I think that's an Elvis movie.
Cuzzins. Country Cousins. He was Walter Wimpy.
Walter Wimpy.
I don't know.
Right.
He was in a movie in 1971. He did a Touch Me. Satan's Lust. He played Mannheim Jarkoff.
Jarkoff?
Mother Knows Best.
Yeah.
He was Boris Clitoris.
No! Boris Clitoris?
Unless it's Boris Clitoris, but I'm assuming it's Boris
It's gotta be Boris Clitoris.
He was in a movie called Below the Belt. The Erotic Adventures of Pinocchio.
Now on Disney Plus.
He was an uncredited flasher in something called Sex in the Comics, 1972.
Of course he was. I'm sure he's an uncredited flasher in many things in life.
1973. He worked a lot, man. The Dirty Mind of Young Sally.
Oh.
The Dirty Dolls. The Sex Prophet. He played Igor.
Okay.
Succula.
No.
And he was George Smutman and also Sandra Van Coor. So he played women sometimes?
I guess.
Orgy American Style.
All right. Like Love American Style.
Teenage Innocence.
I was a teenage succula.
He was first assistant director, set decorator, also known as Little Miss Innocence.
Oh, gosh. All right.
Guess who's coming this weekend? Video Vixens.
I know Video Vixens. I think that's like a porn production company.
He was a co-writer of Teenage Seductress. He was Earl in Delinquent Schoolgirls.
This guy.
Yeah.
Man.
A whole bunch. That Girl from Boston. I don't know if these are all porn. That's the thing. They're all like it's just a list of films. That Girl from Boston. He played a guy named Thirsty.
Oh, I'm thirsty for Boston cream pies.
1976. He was a beggar in something called Ilsa, Harem Keeper of the Oil Sheiks.
What?
He was in Devil's Ecstasy.
I bet he was.
All Night Long.
Sure he was.
Oh, what a great... He played Pain in the Ass.
Oh.
Yeah.
In what movie?
In All Night Long.
Oh, in All Night Long. Pain in the ass.
It goes on and on and on. Teen Lust.
Are these considered real movies, or is this like, are these listed on IMDb?
Well, I don't know, because then you get 1981. He was a drunk in Escape from New York.
Oh, he's in Escape from New York?
Yeah, how about that?
Oh, look at this guy.
He did a voice in Breakin'.
Oh, a voice? What a weird career.
I know. Of course, Back to the Future, Red the Bum. Red the Bum.
Sheesh.
1988, Sorority Babes and the Slime Ball Bolorama.
What?
He played a janitor in something called Sorority Babes and the Slime Ball Bolorama.
Jesus Christ.
He was an old man in Maniac Cop.
Oh, Maniac Cop's a crazy fucking movie.
He was
Robert Zadar.
Cheerleader Camp, Pumpkinhead, Mac.
I love Pumpkinhead.
Oh, he was Mr. Wallace in Pumpkinhead. He was the security guard in Mac and Me.
No.
Yes.
What, at the store with the...
I guess.
I think so. When they pull out the guns.
And
yeah.
Right?
I think you're right. I kind of remember that.
That's...
Oh, Buck the succulent flowers. What's his name?
Buck the succulent flower.
Bram Boner's succula.
Wow, of course, Back to the Future Part 2. Nerds of a Feather.
What? Nerds of a Feather, revenge together.
Man, right into the 90s, he kept working. The Bikini Car Wash Company.
The Bikini Car Wash Company, of course.
Munchie.
Yes, I know Munchie.
He played the Rich Tramp or Rich Tramp.
Dude, Munchie is like a bad, along the lines of a Mac and Me, but also like a Critters or something. He's like a monster from space type of thing.
Oh, all right.
But it was like a weird. It wasn't so much horror. It was more like a gross out type of, like a Garbage Pail Kids type of vibe, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
It was like a Critters or a Ghoulies or a Chud type of situation, I think.
Chud. The Bikini Car Wash Company 2.
Of course, he was in the sequel.
He was in Tammy and the T-Rex.
Tammy and the T-Rex.
Yeah.
All right. Dude, he's in everything.
Wow. I mean, pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. And then, yeah, it's...
what was his last film?
Curse of the Komodo. He played a cashier in 2004.
All right.
Yeah. And then a whole bunch of... He did some TV and stuff, too. He was a bartender in Power Rangers Time Force.
Why is there a bar in Power Rangers?
Oh, bearded man, Power Rangers in space. Okay.
He played an alien.
Wow. Well, you know what?
Bearded man alien. What can we check his net worth? How much do you think this guy? How much do you think he's worth?
Well, he's dead.
How much do you think he was worth? How much do you think his estate is worth? I'm gonna say a cool $4 million.
I want to say 400,000.
Really?
Yeah.
All of those credits, though?
Yeah, but he's just playing bums and like
having sex.
Do you think he's having sex in those movies? He's got to, right?
He's a sexual bum.
All right.
Listen,
George,
I've seen a lot of pornos in my time. Ain't nobody hobophobic in those movies. They do anything.
Oh, dude, Dude, I got another website here. And it says net worth $400,000.
No fucking way. Wow.
On the nose.
Wow.
Wow. Look at that, man.
Man.
You know what? Because I'm good at judging what people are worth.
You know what? He would have liked me better than you.
Can I tell you something? We're smoking this cabinet out right now.
Oh, you're right.
So I'm gonna stop the recording.
Oh my God.
You're
right.
And we're gonna tend to this fire.
Oh my God, there's so smoky in here. The whole fucking.
We'll be back.
Oh no.
This episode is brought to you by Canaflower.
Oh, do you feel the power of the flower? I do. I love these guys.
Yeah, but we're enjoying it. It's high CBD, low THC, pre-rolls, flower, tinctures, gummies. If you need to relax, if you need to unwind, if you need to kind of wake up a little bit, they have different strains for different things. Check them out. We're very happy with them. If you use promo code SUPERLIVE, you get 20% off your order. All you have to do is go to superliveadventure.com, scroll to the bottom of the page, and click on the Canaflower banner.
It's so easy, even I could do it. Oh, we survived. We're okay. We ran back to Slab Studios, New Jersey.
Yeah, we're back. We're back in New Jersey.
We're alive. We're back down from the mountain. We survived.
It's a good time, but we had to go. We reek of smoke.
Yeah.
We reek of smoke.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what, man? I'm gonna go back to Slab Studios, Staten Island, and Smokey the Bear is gonna stop me on the way home for stinking up the highway.
In the face.
Slap me in the face, exactly.
He's gonna take off his hat, just hit you over the head with it.
He's gonna pull me over on 440. Give me a stern talking to.
What did I tell you?
The fuck did I tell you every time?
I would love a Smokey the Bear billboard, and he's pointing. It's just, what the fuck did I tell you?
Stop being stupid. Dude, you know what? This isn't the first time something crazy at one of these type of things has happened. One time I went to Mount Airy Lodge with some friends. It's like in my 20s.
That's also Poconos.
It's also in the Poconos.
If you're not from around here, if growing up like as a kid on Staten Island, it was commercial all the time. You would hear beautiful Mount Airy Lodge.
Yeah, and it's all, I think it's like a resort, but then it's also like what we stayed in. It's like these like communities of cabins. It's part of it as well. Like these little chalets.
Because I think the resort, I think my brother-in-law went once with a girlfriend. They were like they also had like heart-shaped tubs and like that kind of couples retreats.
No, this isn't. This was like a bunch of me and my boner friends drinking as much beer as we could. Like, doing crazy shit. And it was a situation like we had, like, obviously it was like somebody owned the place and they were like renting it out, like an Airbnb situation, like when they weren't occupying it. So they had stuff, like their stuff, locked up in closets. And one of the knuckleheads I was with got real fucked up and broke into the closet and took a shit in one of the like somebody's shoes or something.
No.
Yeah. Took like a huge dump.
Oh my God. In a shoe.
Yeah. And I don't know whatever happened. Like nobody ever like came back. But like I remember being scared leaving there, like, we're probably gonna get like fucked for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, never. I don't know if somebody's put their foot in the shoe and thought like a raccoon got in here.
Yeah.
I don't know, like a beautiful Mount Airy turd just sitting in your fucking Nikes all winter.
I told you about my friend who was like drunk on a couch at a house party and he sat up blackout drunk from like a dead sleep and pissed in his own shoe and then went back to sleep and in the morning put his shoes on and flipped out on everybody in the house like, who peed on my shoe? And we're all like, you did. Like we watched you.
You fucking idiot. Yeah, I seen crazy. I seen a guy so drunk at a house party, he was like stripped naked and locked in a bathroom because he just like he was covered in shit. He just like went in a bathroom, passed out, and just like I guess pulled his pants down enough and just shit all over the floor and like rolled around in it. Somebody just took his clothes off and like tried to put him in a tub, and he was fighting them. And they were like, you know what? Fine, just locked him in there.
Lock him in. Put up a gate. Put the dog gate up.
Put up a baby gate. A shit gate. Like, this is what you get. Like, you don't get that fucked up at somebody's house where you like, you shit up the floor, roll around in it like a duck.
Hey, we've all had it.
Yeah, we've all been banged up, but like, I've never like did that. Like, well, I mean, I've shit in weird places, like in people's. I've upper decked somebody.
You did an upper decker?
I did upper decker. I shit in a fish tank.
2 tanks now. It's 2 tanks. The toilet tank and the fish tank.
Yeah. Double tank Sorrentino.
Upper decker is so fucked up because I've wondered how long it takes somebody to figure that out.
So if you don't know what that is, it's the back part of the toilet that fills up with water. Not the bowl, like
tank.
That back part, the tank. Yeah, you take a dump in it.
And put the lid back on it.
No one ever knows. Oh. It's floating around there forever.
You flush the toilet, but it never gets clean
until that little chain breaks, and you got to change something in there, the little handle, and you go and you open it up, and you're like, God damn it! It's all like, it's big and fat, and hardly like a dead guy floating in the Hudson. You know what I mean? Like it just bloats up. Like if you left a Cheeto in there all summer,
it's a loaf of bread.
Huge. Yeah, it's a loaf of brown bread.
A pot of pumpernickel bread and a bowl of water. That's terrible.
Like one of those pellets you put in there, it grows into a big rhinoceros.
Wait, do you remember where you did the upper decker?
Oh no, it was like a weird house party. I remember the fish tank because that was another house party. But that was like this.
That's a feat, house. First of all. Would you get were you on a ladder?
No, the fish tank was like on
from
a
chandelier, dropping turds.
Yeah, with like a lampshade on my head. Did a flip right off the chandelier. A turd like slid out as I flipped. Ricocheted off the fucking dartboard.
Did the fish go for it?
No, it just floated around and. The fish comes, I think it bites.
Oh, it's so messed up.
Fish. I know. I stood up on the desk and just like
on the desk. Did anybody watch you do it, or were you alone in a room?
I don't remember because this is like drunken shenanigans. Somebody had to have been.
One thing is you doing something shitty on your own, and another thing is like there's people in the room cheering as you're up on a desk.
The worst thing is when you do something like that, the wiping situation. You know what I mean? Like now where do you wipe your ass? You know? I think he's just kind of like, I think what I did was just pulled down my pants and ran out the door.
Yeah.
Worried about the wipe when I got home.
Did it later.
Yeah. You just got to suffer that crusty bun situation for that high class comedy.
That or you just went to the bathroom after you were done to wipe.
You could have just did it in there. The fish yells.
It's like the Pee-wee's Playhouse fish.
One fish, two fish, brown fish, poo fish. Oh, fuck, man.
That's so bad. But you know what? I mean, the fish shitting it too.
Exactly.
I knew a guy, Jim Smith, the old guy from my old neighborhood. That's what he used to say. He goes, I don't swim in the ocean because the fish pee in it.
Yeah.
That's what he used to tell me.
I thought fish have sex in it. I've always heard people say that. I won't go in there. Yeah, I don't drink water. Fish have sex in that.
That's worse.
Yeah.
Fish sex.
Oh, fish sex. That's the worst.
It's not really how it's not as a lot of times it's like
just lay
eggs get dropped somewhere and then he comes over and just like jerks off on the eggs.
There's no fish that hump.
There probably are, but I don't.
Humpfish? It's gotta be a humpfish.
A humpfish, maybe.
Yeah, right.
It's a humpback whale.
That's not a fish.
No, they fuck.
Oh, everyone knows they hump right on the back. They get right on your back and they hump.
Yeah, they got that big dork, right?
That's they do, right? Yeah,
it's a dork.
Yeah, they got like a dick that's the size of a school bus or something.
The magic school bus.
That's how it was listed in textbooks. It's penis as big as a school bus, kids. You could fit as many kids in your bus in his penis. Ew. This museum's weird.
Yeah. A school bus sized penis and school children sized sperm.
Each sperm's a kindergartner's size load.
The male humpback swims up to the female humpback, and it's time for the kids to get off the bus.
Everybody out.
Everybody off the bus.
I've checked this penis for sleeping children.
A giant penis with a stop sign that comes out on the side. Holds up everybody in the ocean.
Everyone's so pissed off. God damn it.
It's an octopus looking at 8 watches.
Yeah. You're watching the other side breeze by. Fuck me. This fucking penis.
They should let us write a Finding Nemo movie.
I know, right?
Right?
Fucking Nemo. It's the third movie, the trilogy.
That's funny on a poster because, like, you said fucking, but part of it's like fucking Nemo, and then the sequel, another fucking Nemo movie.
Nemo gets fucked.
Fucking 2.
The fucking. Hey, Pixar, give us a call.
Yeah. Let us make
781 Pod Slap. That's 781
763-7527. I cleaned the whiteboard.
I know. I'm looking at the whiteboard.
Staring at an empty whiteboard, like,
oh no! It's got Johnny Pug staring at me instead. There's a big picture of him up on the wall. Like, I love that picture.
I love that picture too. His head, like the top of his head, is cropped out. It's like he's too tall for the frame.
Well, in real life, he would be. He's huge. He's a wrestler. He's a Scottish giant wrestler.
Oh, we love him.
Named Kuma.
We love him.
Pugs.
Johnny Pugs, baby. Well, I think we got a voicemail while we were away. So you want to check in with Robogirl and.
Yeah. You know what? I've missed her while we were away. You know, we getting a lot of farting done, and we had no robot to feed. So
wasted.
We left our farts up in the mountains.
Oh, the thought of us farting around a campfire, it makes her so angry
and horny. That's like
angry.
That's like farting robot porn. We were eating beans and hot dogs sitting around a fire, and she was at home like fucking finger banging a robot hole thinking of it.
Our poor farting robot that answers the phones.
John and Chris, I have some stinky voicemails for you.
Thank you, Robogirl.
Thank you. I really did miss you.
I still have a belly full of beans and hot dogs.
Yeah,
and
I
stuff.
could squeeze.
You don't have to right now. You don't have.
Oh, Christopher, my energy has been restored. Your farts fill me with life.
There you go, girl. It's good to be back.
Yeah, she's been without fuel for a couple days.
Don't worry, we'll get you back up on your feet, baby. We'll get you going.
I got a second anus installed for some hot double pipe action.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
Well, we can both take her on.
I'm not ready, but when
Devil's Triangle.
Let's get to the voicemail, please.
John, Chris, Patches, how y'all doing? I I got a confession to make. All right, you guys were here on the roof a couple weeks ago. We had a great time, and in the past you'd gifted me that pin of the Chub Club logo, right? And I thought it was great. Very pleased with that. And then this time around on the roof, you gave me another pin, which was just one slice of the Chub pie, right? And I thought that was really cool too. But I got to tell you that when you gave me this little slice of the Chub pie, it was literally the first time I ever realized that the logo was a pizza pie, because I swear to God, this entire time I just thought it was an asshole, and I thought that was a funny logo. I thought it was like, hey, you're a little chub, join the club. Our logo's a fucking human asshole. I swear to God, it's been like years. I thought that the logo was just a fucking sphincter. And apparently, it's this lovely, benevolent sharing of a big pizza pie. So I wanted to get that out there. I want to know, did anybody else perceive it in this way, or am I the sicko? Because I really thought I was, not so much the sicko. Have a great day. Sit it where you shit it, like an asshole, right?
Oh, I love it. Well, that is
Joey
Patches, member of the Li'l Chub Club. That's our Patreon group, and he's talking about the logo for that group. And Patches, it is a pizza, but also you're not entirely
crazy.
wrong either. I'm going to refer to the handbook.
Yeah.
Okay, and there is something written about the logo. Members of the Li'l Chub Club, that's your logo, free to use. Download it. You put it on whatever you want. Let me break it down. Here it is. The pie symbolizes both the sharing of pizza with friends, specifically a mega pie at a Pizza Doro live show.
R.I.P. Rest in pizza.
R.I.P. As well as the ultimate sacrifice paid by Grambo and countless others who fought so bravely in the pizza wars. The empty space between the slices of the pie forms an 8-pointed, asshole-shaped star because at the end of the day, we're all just a bunch of assholes trying to have a good time. So, see, he's not He saw part of it.
That's it.
But just not all of it. The Li'l Chub Club logo was created by James Alcorn of Old Town Press and became the official symbol of the Li'l Chub Club in 2020. James was later controlled by an alien entity known as Jovian Actuated Man Ecto-Series, who ran for Eternal Galactic Emperor of all Chubdom and won a seat on the Sovereign Council of the Chub Collective in November of 2020.
All true.
He vanished after his involvement in the Great Battle of the Bell, but rumor has it you can still visit oldtownpress.etsy.com for all your design and printing needs. So there you go. The history and meaning of the Li'l Chub Club logo and insignia. And Patches, thanks again for that rooftop show, man. That was a blast. So I hope that clears it up, and I hope for any members of the
Chub, you were on the right path.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's one of those things where, like, once you see what you see, but now once you see the pizza, you can't unsee that.
That's right.
Also, and some people only see the pizza and don't see the asshole. So there you go, everybody.
Optimist, pessimist type of thing, I guess.
We want to hear from all of you.
That's right.
Every single one of you. Robogirl's waiting by the phones for voicemails and farts, man. Give us a call, 781-POD-SLAP. That's 781-763-7527. If it's easier, especially if you're outside of the U.S., you can email an audio recording to slap@superliveadventure.com. Just try to keep it under a minute in length. And you can send us some snail mail. You want to send us a postcard or something? Go for it. Slap Studios, 536 Park Avenue, number 631, Scotch Plains, New Jersey, 07076. We're here at the end of the show, but we do want to promote that we are doing a live show, part of the Fifth Borough Comedy Festival.
That's right. Apple Jacks 2 Comedy Club.
That's right, man. The information is all on superliveadventure.com, but that is on October 8th.
Saturday, I believe at 7 p.m.
think.
I don't know. Show
Hey.
up there early. Show up there at 7 a.m. Stand in front of Apple Jacks, knocking on the door until Mr. Apple or his son Jack answer the door.
Yeah.
It's the season of apple picking. Go to Apple Jacks. Comedy. Apples. Jacks.
Let me see. Yeah, it is at 7 o'clock.
Look at
That's
that.
60 Carr Avenue, Keensburg, New Jersey. And there's super live adventure, but also stand-up comedy. Tavis Grant,
That's right.
Patrick Haggerty, Kelsey Cara-Jones, John Kirshner, Stephen Poston, Chris Prunow, Laz Rivero, and Rashid Wesley, and me, John Salug. I'm going to be doing stand-up.
You can be
that night.
headlining that night.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
baby.
awesome.
That's going to be a fun night. So get your tickets now. Go to superliveadventure.com. There's a link. Really, it's the first thing on the page. You'll see.
Yeah, that's right. Also, I was recently on an episode of the Babu Freaks podcast. That's the Rebel Force Radio Patreon show. The Babu Freaks, good crew, good friends of mine. That's episode 24, Baby Belushi Freaks. Yeah, give that a listen if you're a part of the RFR family or a fan of them.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it, man. Sign up for the newsletter. Stay in the loop because we've got another live show in the works. A lot of fun things planned. The way to really find out everything and be in the know is to sign up for that newsletter. There's a link in the description.
That's right. And also, we always have fun merch. Superliveadventure.com.
Christmas is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Super Live Adventure, lover in your life, or if you're making a Christmas list,
That's right.
loved one is like, what do I get you? I don't know what to get you. You could just be like, give me a Super Live Adventure shirt. Give me some pins. Give me some patches. Give me some stickers.
Here's a shirt day. Could be a pizza. Could be an asshole. Could be both.
That's right.
What's the difference? It all ends up in the same place.
We love you guys. Thank you so
So
much for listening. We got to go. Until next time, fit
Fit
it where you shit it.
Try not to burn it on any cabins while you're at it.
Don't shit in the fish tank.
But always feed the cat. Two at a time.